Hiya and welcome back. So in the quiet hills of Northumberland, where the River Coquette curls like a serpent through the land, there stands a ruin of stone and story. Warkworth Castle, a fortress of might, rebellion and legend. This is not just a tale of battles and kings. It is the story of one man's defiance of loyalty and betrayal. This is the legend of Harry Hotspur, the Lion of the North. Warkworth Castle was founded in the late 12th century during the age of Norman power, though much of what we see today took shape in the 1300s. It became a northern stronghold of the Percy family, the Earls of Northumberland, one of England's most powerful dynasties. Their influence stretched from the Scottish border to the halls of Parliament. The castle was both a military bastion and a noble residence. Fortified walls, a towering cross-shaped keep, and even a private hermitage carved into the rock along the riverbank. But Warkworth was more than stone. It was a stage for ambition, for glory, and eventually for rebellion. Among all the Percys, Sir Henry Percy, better known as Harry Hotspur, stands apart. Born in 1364, Hotspur was a warrior from his earliest days. He earned his name not from courtly charm, but from the battlefield. The Scots called him Hotspur for his relentless attacks and fiery temper. He fought in border wars, led daring raids, and won the admiration of his enemies. Even Shakespeare wrote of him, painting Hotspur as the ultimate soldier, honourable, impetuous and unstoppable. But even heroes have breaking points. The Percy family helped Henry Bolingbroke seize the throne, installing him as King Henry IV. In return, they expected gratitude, lands, titles, debts paid. But the king was slow to reward them. He refused to ransom Scottish prisoners captured by the Percys. He questioned their loyalty. He withheld funds. And that was a mistake. From within these very walls at Warkworth, rebellion began to boil. Harry Hotspur, the war hero, the Northern Lion, chose defiance. In 1403, Hotspur marched south to meet the king in battle. He expected allies, especially his father and a powerful Welsh rebel, to support him. But reinforcements never came. At Shrewsbury, Hotspur faced the king's army alone. He fought like the legend he was, charging headlong, cutting through enemy lines. They say he reached the king's standard himself. Before he fell, a single arrow struck him down. Hotspur was dead, just 39 years old, and King Henry IV, furious and afraid, had his body mutilated, quartered and displayed across England, a warning to all who might rebel. Hotspur's wife is said to have waited in the chapel, watching the gates, listening for him to return, praying he would return. But he never did. They say her spirit still lingers here, that her soft weeping can be heard when the wind passes through the chapel's broken arches. Warkworth became a place of memory, of mourning. After Hotspur's death, the Percys rose and fell again over the next 100 years. They supported the wrong sides in the Wars of the Roses. They rebelled, were restored, and then rebelled again. Eventually their power faded, and so did Warkworth. By the end of the 1600s, the castle was already in ruin. Stones stolen, halls empty, a lion's den left to time. Come with me and let's take a look inside. In its heyday, Warkworth wasn't just a fortress, it was alive. Wine cellars stretched beneath the floors, stocked for great feasts. Above, the great hall would glow with torchlight as noble families and their guests danced long into the night. Laughter, music and clinking goblets once filled these stone walls. It was a place of celebration as much as it was of strategy. Today, Warkworth Castle is silent, but it still speaks. Every stone, every stair tells a story of knights, of betrayal and bravery, of a man who stood up to power and paid the price. Harry Hotspur remains a symbol of northern defiance, a man of honour caught in a world of politics and power. He may have fallen at Shrewsbury, but here at Warkworth, his legend still stands. Oh, unfortunately, we are coming to the end of this video. We would have liked to walk around a bit more outside, but unfortunately the British weather didn't agree. It started to rain. Typical. But if you've enjoyed this journey into the past, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more legends and forgotten history. And next time you walk the ruins of a castle, listen carefully. The stones may still be whispering. Oh, anyhow, on a serious note, please give us a like and subscribe. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Tell us where you're from and what your interests are. But for now, I shall see you later.